Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 3 video. We're back on the Linke Rheinstrecke, so big thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us a key shirt off. And yeah, we're in the n-Wagen and we're going to be heading over to Bingen. Bingerbrücke, I don't know what it is. I always forget. I think it's just Bingen. Bingen Hauptbahnhof. And it said it was an ECS move, but it seems we have to unlock the doors here, which sort of almost suggests that it is actually going to be a passenger move. So we'll get the doors unlocked. Maybe that's by accident they added in that instruction. So we'll do the doors, get everything set up. So I suppose people probably are going to be getting on. Maybe it's like an unadvertised train service. What else do we need on? What might I be forgetting? Sifa, yes, I don't want to forget you. I don't want to leave you out. Bundles of joy, Sifa is. Set that headlights, destination board light on. I mean, I suppose really we would want to be setting it to, well, Neitschensteigen, which I think means not in service. But then we have just opened the doors up. Is anyone actually on? Because if they are, then it will. Maybe we were just airing it out. Maybe airing it out after it's stay overnight. That's lovely though, doesn't it? Okay, no one has gone. Okay, well we'll get the door shut then in a second. We also probably want to turn on the tail lights as they don't come on automatically. So you need to pop them on like that. That one. Sit back down, you'll see now they've come on. Let's go back to the other end. And I suppose then we'll get the doors locked and get going. So some people might have snuck on. Release that. Are they locked? Should be locked. There we go. And it's 27 kilometers to Bingerberg. Okay. Let's get that onto hold. And let's go. Yeah, the brakes are doing something. So leaving Mainz station, or Mans, however you want to say it. As we head over to Bingerbrücke, which is all the way over here. So about a third of the route we're going to be doing. It takes around 20 minutes for this move. And if you're doing a passenger service, it takes around 35 minutes to 40 minutes. Obviously, if you're doing all stops to Bingen or Bingerbrücke, I don't know. It always changes. P2B, we didn't turn that on. Hold on. Where is it on this one? It's up there. We didn't actually turn that on. So before we go above 45, let's try and get that on. Very naughty of me. How dare I forget PZB? I could have just done it the easy way. Oh no, not that one. Should be alright. There you go, that's now on. It's always fun driving the n-Wagen though, sort of just a big. It almost feels like, it's gonna sound weird, but it almost feels like you're in a bus. I don't know, just the way the front is, and I don't know, it's nice. I like it. It's a nice train to drive, and even that can be a bit of a pain, it is quite enjoyable to drive. I mean, it is a pain, especially if you try and, especially when you overcharge it, then it's really annoying. Saying that, we might actually be able to get that fully up now. I think the top one's 28 or 29 on here. And you can see we can then go up to 100 miles an hour. Lovely stuff. Hopefully you can hear me alright as well, as I've sort of altered the sound a little bit. So hopefully that is all good. And we're on the PlayStation 5 for this video as well. I was very tempted to do it on the Xbox. I was sort of, because I just came off from the member stream, which was on the Xbox. And I was like, well, should I just do it on here? But I thought, no, we'll do it on PlayStation. As the last video we did was on the Xbox. And so I'm going to try and sort of keep it even-ish. And then you got the 160 just along here. Yes, Buzz, I clicked it. Sometimes you've got to double click the C4 on here because sometimes it doesn't always acknowledge, which is really annoying. So you've got to be very careful with it. And our top speed really is 140. That's the top speed of the n-Wagen, or at least the top permissible speed. Well, really of the 110, I suppose. Although we could try and get it to 160. Shall we be a little bit naughty? The n-Wagen to the limit, and I've just literally slammed my mic onto the keyboard. Great stuff. That could have ended in tears. So we get that up. Yeah, let's do n-Wagen to the limit. Let's see how fast we can get this thing. The max speed is 140 apparently. But really of the 110 pushing us behind. So we're going to take this to the limit. I don't recommend doing this in service mode because, I mean, the top speed is supposed to be 140. But this thing's easily getting up. What's this all about? Easy stuff. 100 miles an hour, absolutely no issue. You probably get like the DB management being like, Joe, why are you at 20 kilometers an hour over the limit? Ow. Well, they will provide a nice flyby shot. Very noisy. Got to be careful of Sifa going off as well. Let's just let that sort of naturally start coming down now. But we do know it can get to 160 perfectly fine. So that max speed of 140 is a lie. Or at least max. Permissive speed or permissible whatever. Have it. Let's get back in. Yeah, just letting that sort of come down on its own now. So this is an ECS move. So hence the reason why we are non-stop. Well, I don't know, I still don't really know why we opened the doors at Mainz though. Unless we were letting on staff members. Maybe that actually was why. Maybe we were letting on staff members to getting them over to Bingen. Platform 201. It's got a lot of platforms. The German numbering system can be interesting at times. We'll get there. Let's run that up. Another station we're going through. Can't remember any of the stations. I know that Hildesheim and Ingelheim? Yeah, Hildesheim and Ingelheim. They're the ones I remember. Ish. Sort of. And put back down. There we go. Run that up again. That should hopefully be greens the whole way to Bingen. Fingers crossed. So I said that the other day when we were in the 103. I was like, oh, it'll be greens the whole way along. From Bingen all the way to Mainz, we were stuck at average probably 50 kilometers an hour because we were following a slow train the whole way along. It was. But we did it in the end. I think that's actually on our first stream of the route as well. I'm just getting stuck behind another train. Hildesheim, mate, that's what it is. That's the big sign just said. Here we go. Hello people of Hildesheim. Your n-Wagen's going straight through and it'll take you back into work shortly. But I think this shuttle service runs most of the day between Mainz and Bingen. So if you want a slightly shorter service to do this one. Although it is the sort of, I mean, it's the fast part of the route, but this is, I suppose, sort of the more boring part of the route scenery-wise. So there's not really much to see really on this part of the route. I suppose it almost feels like if you played Bremen Oldenburg, it's almost like that between I can't remember the stations, but there's like a big stretch that you just like this, sort of the well, yeah, sort of long straights, fast, but it's not a lot to see. Still in tap 7 at the moment. Got 14 kilometres. Let's get that just a little bit more. See that. Lovely. There's no time to get that, no time to get there. Probably, what, 6:20? I think it said it was 20 minutes this service, so yeah, 6:21, 6:20-ish would be about right. That doesn't actually really affect us, that speed limit. Busy, but we've got another 110 racing its way along. Give it a little toot. What's everyone's favourite train to drive on this route so far? I'm going to guess probably the 103, or is it the Ice 1? Because the Ice 1 is a layer. What's been your favourite? Lovely. Proper speeding along there. And pretty much at our limit as well, for about 140. Busy as well. Look, I mean, the amount of trains we've seen within the last sort of 5 minutes, we've seen probably, you know, 1 or 2 a minute. I mean, what, we had the, yeah, it was like about a 3 in 2 minutes there. Not even that. So at certain times, this is the busiest part of the route, I think. So this bit can get quite chock-a-block. On we go though, as we make our way towards the Rhine, which is about 10 kilometres in the distance. You can sort of tell by looking at the route map where the river begins. Sort of quite straight-ish, all the way to here, and then just this wiggle all the way up to Koblenz. Here, that'll be for the 150, although yeah, it doesn't really affect us too much anyway. I was trying to think of a title for this video. n-Wagening something, or n-Wagen to the limit. I know it'll be something. You guys will obviously already know. Speedy n-Wagen. Be that. But what I did want to do, there was like an early morning, no, a late evening passenger service. It was actually this run, but just the opposite direction and with stops, and it was about 20 minutes, I think, as well, or 25 minutes. But it was just a bit too dark. Wouldn't have seen a lot. Getting there. Got another 160 section, although so we can only really go up to 140. I'll probably just actually stay at this speed. Just coast it along. It's downhill at the moment, so we won't be losing any speed. Shouldn't ideally lose any speed. Yeah, when this video's going out, it will only be what, 3 days to the Dovetail barn. So yeah, we've got quite a lot of sort of quick fire releases, which is nice, I suppose. It is nice. lots of new, fresh content. I just hope we don't have sort of one of those sort of dead periods, sort of in between. I don't think we will. I think there'll be quite a lot of sort of content on the way, so, you know, quite soon after. Six and a half kilometres. We'll get there. But it's just a straight line the whole way. And yeah, if you're on Castle Würzburg, going back to what I was mentioning earlier, you can drive the Ice 1 on this route, which is very good. It's very good running on this route. We've done it, well, we've done it once. It's good fun. Very chilled out as well, as it's got the AFB on there, so you don't have to particularly do much. What's this one? This is it. What's this station here? Not Ingelheim, is it? No, that was way back. Yeah, that was way back. What's this one? Oh, this is Bingen Gorsheim. Lovely. Straight through there. And onto another big straight line. This is just straight. Almost there now. Almost. Start popping that down soon, down to 60. Smudge wants to. Come on, Smudge. We're almost at Bingen. Don't panic. Almost there. Yeah, it looks like it must be a fairly large place. It's like we're already sort of coming into it. Or at least part of it. 3.5 kilometres isn't much. I mean, 3,500 metres, which isn't a lot. And where's the warning for the 60? Should be on the signal. Yeah, they got green over yellow. Yeah, oh my god, quit. Yes, I did it. We're coming down to 60, which should begin quite soon. So we probably do want to pop that down quite quickly. That would be nice. As we're coming across on the right here. Lovely. And we've got 40 coming up as well. There you go. I wonder if there's going to be a fast train overtaking us. I mean, I wouldn't think so for literally just 2 kilometres, but you never know. There is quite a lot of that on this route. If you're doing the slower train, you've got to pull over quite a lot to let the faster ones go past, as it's only 2 tracks for the majority of the route, and quite a lot of express trains come along here. So sort of where it allows, fast trains will go past. That's weird. Why can't I get in the external cam? This guy's like trapped me in. Well, this is one of the Bingen stations. Binger. What's going to bring us into there? Is it going to put us right back onto the main line? I think it is. What was the point of that? It was just like an unnecessary detour. No, where's Smudge? Unless maybe that's because when the Dovetail barn comes out, maybe you actually have to wait there. Because the Dovetail barn's going to add, I think, another sort of 48 services. So maybe when that comes out, a service will actually overtake you there, maybe. Oh, it was just for a bit of fun. Why not go a slightly different way? Why not? Oh, for God's sake, right at the end as well. Really, really does my head in that. But Seafoot, you can't hear it from the outside on the n-Wagen, or the 110 for that matter. I don't know why. But still, it's the same thing since Bremen Oldenburg. You can't hear the cipher on the outside, which for things like that is really irritating. Because that was like perfect, then all of a sudden buzz, but we can't hear it because we were getting a nice little shot. So hopefully they can address that at some point. Oh, we're only 900 metres away now. Into Bingerbrook. Or Bingerbrook. Bingerbrook? Take it nice and steady. Are you coming up again, Smudge? She's back there again. She's like, oi, hurry up. Blame C for Smudge. That's the cat. Who's right behind me. He's been waiting patiently. Not that one, acknowledge. Sure. Almost the wrong one. And we've come to another emergency stop. Fun. Right, we're coming across here, I think. Yeah, looks like the points are set to the left. Across we go. There's like a cool little side platform here, so I'm guessing we're going into that. Over, I suppose. What do they call that? Oh, I can't remember what they call that when two rivers join together. A confluence, I think it is. Little confluence there. Another river going into the Rhine. And yeah, round into this sort of side platform here. Sort of round the edge of the car park. Oh, I wonder where this comes from. I haven't really ever seen that. Yeah, where does that go? Someone must know. Where does that go? I'm interested now. Oh, maybe that's where the Dovetail barn services will come from. Maybe. You know, I'm going to go on Google Maps because I'm actually really interested now just to see where that bit of track comes from. This is what the game makes you do. If it wants to load, that is. Right, where... let's see. That would have probably gone to... I don't know, where would you have gone? Probably Bad Kreuznach. Yeah, Bad Kreuznach. Which is just south of Bingen. Yeah, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's Train Sim World 3 video. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Oh, there you go. It then goes back to Mainz. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. After that, thanks all for coming in, and I hopefully will see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.